Okay, hello everyone. Hello everyone, welcome. All right, let me make sure the audio is good. Let's get to it. Hello Ice Game, hello Pikachu, hello Flopsu. Flopsu? Flopsu. I keep pronouncing it wrong. Okay. Hello everyone. Um, so it's been a while since since last stream for sure. But yeah, it's I'm glad to be back, and I'm not back with nothing. I've brought back stuff for everyone to eat. It's just I've um how do I say this actually? Hold on. This is kind of interesting. Hello everyone. Um you I changed the setup slightly just to have the fucking Scott Pilgrim poster in the back. Sorry. It's okay. Okay. So how do I say this? So I stumbled upon this uh like a week ago or something. Um Music is very loud. Let me lower it. Let me lower it. Sorry, sorry. Uh, it should be better like this, hopefully. Tell me what you think. Also about the lighting. Maybe I should make it a bit dimmer. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah. Sorry, the music was a bit loud. Okay. Hopefully you can hear me properly now. Right. So, the tech that I stumbled upon, that I announced in chat. Let me recap it for anybody stumbling in. The what's really cool about it, right, is that it it's available for any ranked player, to my knowledge, even defaults, because it doesn't actually require any code block that's like ranked. It's only variable stuff. It's only like stuff along those lines, and it's like completely resource pack free, right? It doesn't need any external. Well, it does need external stuff, but it's it doesn't need it doesn't need you to like make a resource pack. It doesn't need you to like use any ranked code block of any kind. It's available for everyone. Everybody can do this. Personally think everybody should do this for their games because I think it's a really neat trick. You probably saw it in the screenshot. For those of you that followed, yeah, no resource pack. It's pretty great. So for those of you that followed the recent Minecraft snapshots, right? You probably saw that you can now do stuff like this, right? Slash text heads of FoxPlush. You could just get characters like this that correspond to player heads, and you may have seen this in a bunch of cool games, right? Um, I think for Mace Roulette you put some in, right? Flop. Right. You can also import any sprite you want. That's on an atlas, of course, but you can import lots of sprites that you want from Minecraft's natural assets. Now that's good, but it's not everything, right? So it's not everything, right? You can't use any texture that you want from the game. Also, you're limited by the textures of the game, so you have to like get creative with certain stuff. It's it's still good. It allows for a lot of creative freedom, as we did on Pillars of Fortune, all of these other times, with the traffic light and whatnot in the middle. That stuff was cool, but it's not everything. Now, the cool thing is that I figured out how to import any head that I want from Minecraft heads, any head that I can make with Mindskin, using a little hack of importing an item from my creative toolbars or something, and then extracting the character from the item into Diamondfire. Now, don't ask me why that works, but it does. And this is why you're able now to do stuff like this, right? This uses no resource packs, right? If it can load, there you go. There's no resource packs equipped at all here. This is completely vanilla. And of course, I used the text display here. You could technically do this without using the characters. But you couldn't do this, right? You couldn't have a cool stats book like this that displays in cool characters your stats and whatnot. You couldn't do an achievement book, right? With little unlockable characters here that color in. There's lots of really neat tricks that you can accomplish now. You know, even the player tag that I didn't mention here looks pretty cool if you're not used to it. I just didn't mention it because I've implemented it so long ago now. But yeah, this is the kind of technology that you can use now. And so hold on, let me actually like advertise this to like get some people in there maybe. Could be cool. New BF deck that allows any player of any rank to display custom characters. Oh, come on, it's whitelisted. Okay, hold on. Let's get some players in here. And before I forget, did you do it? Exhaustion cancel event? No. You need take damage cancel event, of course. Right, so some pretty cool stuff overall, I think. And so I'm not finished with doing the how do we say? I'm not finished with like setting up everything I need to make this as public as possible. Make this as public as possible. But I am making a tool, right? If I can hop over to this, showcase it. Yeah, you can probably see it on screen now. I'm making a tool here to do the loading thing that I want to do. Mainly, as you can see, you can probably see how it works with this, right? You compile the heads and then you launch them like this, and it's going to like compile heads one by one and give you stuff here. So it's not functional right now. I haven't had too much time to develop it properly, but when it's ready, I'm gonna send it your way, make it public in the Discord and whatnot. It's gonna be pretty nice. Yes, of course, I'm using a text display here, but the point is this book here, right? That's something anybody can do. You can do this if you have no rank, etc. You can just do this. You can make it take place of any item now with the item bottles and whatnot. So that's the cool part, right? That's the cool things that you can do. I saw South Luna, yes, in chat that said that the heads do take a bit to load in. So I didn't implement this tech right now. Hello, my love. I didn't implement this tech right now, but you can spawn a text display or something along those lines. Hold on, let me advertise the stream. All right. Yes. So, what was I saying? Yes, you can do like a text display beforehand, with like everything. I just emailed his message. With like everything, like every head that you're using in the chat, right? You could like send it in the chat and clear it if you're a default. You can spawn it on a scale 0 text display if you're ranked. There's tons of things that you can do. Right. So this is the tech, right? I've explained how it works. I think you can most likely figure out how to do it yourself for now, but I'm not going to leave you at that. It's just that I'm not finished, right? I've just got like this clunky ass script on my side, and I want to make a cool like TUI thing off of it, which I'm doing right now. Funny streaming, the FoxPlush streaming music will grow once more. Yeah. Which, by the way, there you go. Poster in the back. You know, oh fuck. You know how it is. Right. So, best comic ever, dude. You would not believe that first page. Chapter 1, Scott Pilgrim is dating a high schooler. Right, so that's the showcase I wanted to do, but of course, everything is extracted from... Did my head get deleted from this? Okay. Thank you, Dom Fire. Oh, hello. Wait, Owen, is that you? Okay. Everything is extracted from all the stuff that I've implemented in Pillars of Fortune now. Right. So Pillars of Fortune looks a bit different now. I've changed a lot of the little animations, etc., to make it a bit more pleasing on the eyes and whatnot. Make it a bit faster to launch. You've got tons of new stuff. You've got the actual Lucky Block icons now, which is so nice. Anyway, yeah, that's oh, and Flop, you're gonna like this actually. Well, I don't know why I left, but yeah, the slop points are now actually slop points. They're no longer skulls. I made them accurate to their names. And I've changed the heckles menu to better reflect that now. And this is where I use the bar thing that you saw on the plot. Right. So you remember, if you followed the streams, you probably remember when I used bundles for these and thought there was like the coolest thing in the world, right? The thing is, like, looking back at it, I don't think it's the best for multiple reasons. The main one is that the bundle system doesn't have like an always accurate bar. You see, it doesn't look like a it's not like always accurate, and like it depends on the item count and whatnot, and you're limited on 12 item counts. I thought that these were like bits, like there were like too many restrictions in terms of that, right? I'm gonna disable dev mode real quick. So I didn't really like using that. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, I disabled the bundles on practically everything. There's still like the function that you can grab from code vaults, so that's completely fine. Good night. Good night, Team. Anyway, that's mostly about it for the new tech, I think. There was like before I discovered this tech, I did something with like the achievements being bundles, where like you had the tiers inside an achievement, etc. It was nice, but same deal. Like it's not really that good. You might have noticed here the mouse icons that I was able to do with the heads as well. I think it looks pretty cool. Anyway, this is where the achievement book is from, and this is where the statistics book is from. So yeah, it's like mostly. I'm so glad I found this tech, by the way, because the statistics book looked absolutely ass back then. It's like the worst thing ever. Looking back at it, I can probably find a screenshot from like from the old statistics book, and my god, this was not the way, dude. It's like it's not good. So I'm glad I discovered this, right? Makes it look way better. Hello, Rafi. Anyway, yeah. So this is the new system I'm going to be using. So yeah, as I said previously, I think what I'm going to do. Oh yeah, and there's the player tags, which I think look pretty cool as well. They also appear in chat. It looks so much like a resource pack, and that's the most interesting thing, right? This is completely doable by a default. I think this is the way to go. if you want to polish up your game and you don't want to pay for a rank. All right. What do you mean? Well, how? I'm getting bullied in the chat. Did he leak the tech? Yes, I did. I'm glad you are, Flop. I'll pass you the tech. I can pass you the script if you want, but mainly I think I'm going to work as much as I can on making the GUI for it, this one, work completely. That way, that way you can like publicize it. Kind of like Foxbox back in the day. Thank you for following, Owen. Is the text custom heads? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Wait, Tor.ui. Yes, of course. I'd be glad to. Mostly, this is so. Oh yeah, it's a TUI actually. This fits entirely in your terminal. You could probably see here. Um, it's just a terminal, which I think makes it more flexible. I think, but also I think it's like it's reasonless that talked to me about this, that talked me into doing a TUI, and I cannot be more glad because it's um, it's kind of poetic to have the fact that you can construct custom sprites with the heads, which is a bit of a limited sprite. Same deal with the terminal, right? Um, I don't care about anything else as long as it's cloning being fixed. What? Oh, I read about the tetraplot sucks. Um, can you do transparent pixels via the custom heads? No, and that's the big limiter. That's the thing you have to get creative with. You cannot do transparency. You're obligated to have a layer. The second layer would work in theory, but you can't display only the second layer, to my knowledge. Maybe somebody somewhere knows how to do that. If there's a way, I'm gonna feel very sad because I worked a lot on like bypassing this transparency thing. You can't only render the head. Right. Yes, exactly. If we figure out how to do negative spaces without resource packs, we're fucking cooking. We're cooking. Right. So the way I do like pseudo transparency. Oh, I'm not showing my Minecraft. The way I do pseudo transparency here is that I have the sprite take the color of the book background, right? And by doing this, it looks transparent, but it's not. But it looks like it. Same deal here. I don't know if I have any other that are cool to mention. I don't think I do pseudo transparency. Can you queue up the moon cave? What the fuck? The moon cave? What? Spotify. Oh, okay. It's not Spotify, by the way. It's YouTube Music. The moon cave, you say? Oh, by Goros. Okay, that's why. Oh, it's like the new album. I didn't check it out actually. Heard it was quite good. Cool spear sound. Yes, indeed. Bet you wonder how I got that spear sound, didn't it? Yeah, this is also something I saw being discussed recently. If you don't know, so the sounds for 1.21.11 didn't get added to the sound registry yet. Exactly. You can get a custom sound that points to Vanilla MC. I think it's entity.spear.hit. Ah, fuck. Or a loss. Action.show stats. Let's look at it. Item.spear.use. Nowhere close. It's only spear. Yeah, so this is good. It's a pretty good sound. I like using it. Still so confused on why you can do sound and build. I don't know, some perm stuff. Anyway, yeah, that's mostly all I've got to discuss about the tech. I can only promise you that I'm going to work my hardest on making the tech work as soon as possible so I can publish it. It's most likely going to be on the Discord, right? I'll do like a plot when not. We'll see. Moonmen. Do I know that? Oh, No, not the Rick and Morty one. Is there a reason I shouldn't play this song? When you say half joking, I'll put it on the queue. Um, right. So yeah, I can only say that I'm going to do my best to finish up the tech as soon as I can. Um, but yeah, when it gets published, it's going to 28 games. When it gets published, I'm going to finish my thought. Otherwise, I'm not going to finish it. When it gets published, I'm going to put it on the Discord. Probably publish a GitHub with the script for it. We'll, we'll see what we do. So let's start with C, please. We already did that last time. It was quite good, but we did it already. I'm trying to rotate through ideas before I end up looping back around. Um. So yeah. Um. What else can I say about this tech? If you guys have any questions about the tech, feel free. Um. I guess I already have the script for it. So I could technically publish that, but it's a bit of a shitty script, right? So I don't know. I missed the tech. I'm gonna show it again. Yes, can I use it? Of course, I intend to publish it. Hold on. Okay. But like right now I need it. Nah. I'm gatekeeping it. Yeah, that's true. You know what, Milo? I'll get it for you. I'll finish the code right now if you publish Miller mod for everybody. Actually, please don't, because I want to actually. No. Please don't actually want to like code the game. Okay. Please, FoxPlush. Okay. Miller mod will not stop the floodgates. Trying to wonder if I have anything else to say about the tech. If there's anything I missed. I've had a bit of a hectic schedule. I've discovered this like a bit ago, but I didn't really have the time to stream or to like or to showcase anything. Yes, Benency, you said that you wanted to see the tech again. You know, that's gonna allow me to flex. All right, let's showcase it. So you'll see the heads load in too. Yeah, that's the bug that you can fix by the preloading and whatnot. But yeah, Benency, this is the new tech that I've uncovered. You can import any player head that you want using a little trick of like importing the item. So true, so true. Anyway, yeah, this is how it looks like. You can have bars, you can have number systems, etc. like this, and these are the books that I showcased earlier. You can do all sorts of neat stuff with this stuff, right? Yeah, red built the little lobby. Also this. Anyway, yeah, that's the new tech we're going to be working with. I decided that I would not be gatekeeping it. I decided that it would be better if I published this for everyone to use. Is the official name for the tech FoxHeadmaker? Depends. Do you guys think it's a good name? If you think it's a good name, I'm keeping it. My skin, my beloved. True, yes. Trash name. Call it Timod. It's a terrible name. Thank you, chat. Can always count on you, man. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's good to have a loving chat like this. But yeah, if you have a better name, can we skip the dream music? What? Is this dream music? Really? That's not dream music. The fuck? That's Vsauce music. I got pranked. I got pranked by Speeder. I didn't know the name of that music. The Dream song. What's the wait, hold on. What is it called? This one. Hold on. The fucking dream speedrun music. I can only find like 1 hour versions, which is not really what I want. What is it called? She never gonna give you up. Gonna have to look it up. Hold on. Ah, it's trance music for dancing game. For racing game. Not dancing game. It's trance music. This is something that everyone can use. MC Diamond Phone Mod API, I think. You're probably gonna have to ask Red. Hold on. Can I find the original, please? Does it not exist? The fuck? Oh, is this the show me with pavement? Something like that. Okay, hold on. I can't figure out if the volume's good. I think the volume might be a bit high still, even though I barely hear it. I did. Okay, hold on. I hope this is good. What the fuck are they doing on my Minecraft screen? Okay, hold on. Can I put on this music? Holy. I can only find. Okay, whatever. We're putting on the 1 hour version. We're cooking. Good night, Speeder. It's time to code. It's time to code, chat. 1 hour stream. It's gonna get so old, so fast. Finish entire game. Okay, let's get into it. What do we need to actually finish? That's the question, isn't it? I think this is pretty much finished, right? This is going to be a pain to code, by the way, the item collection system, because I need to figure out how to like efficiently store which players collected which items. But it's worth it because you can make some like cool achievements out of it. Let's get it started. Let's do a round, see what's missing. I would like to do some plates for these, right? But yeah, oh, such a bad modifier. Oh fuck. Oh, we're on slow time. No. Oh, this is big actually. What? I won? Okay. 1 hour of this. No, it's gonna get all fast. Don't worry about it. The game might be like okay. Finish the entire game today. We'll play for 5 hours tomorrow. Let him cook. Yeah, I think this is mostly done. It's the spectator points and stuff that I need to work on. All right, so we're going to do this, right? I'm gonna go to dev real quick. I'm gonna activate the death mode so that the players can remain like after death. And I'm also going to modify the dev mode. That's not the right one. Accidentally activates X-ray. Cooked. There we go. Required players needs to be 1 instead. Okay. So this will allow us to check these. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. What? Rafi, hop in. Whatever. Right. Oh, I wasn't queued in. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I can just do this. What a nightmare. Why is the traffic light of the REM sprite upside down? Is it? Anyway, you can collect them quite fine. I do need to do the loading in text thing, but that's for later. It's not necessary right now. Maybe I'll take a look at it again afterwards. This doesn't work. That's a bug. This is the space thing that I did. This does work though, I think. Oh, I do need to add like the clicking for this. Oh fuck! I'm gonna need 2 testers actually. Let me lower the music a little bit because it's a bit loud. Please stop. Okay, maybe I'll stop with the music. But this also is kind of like the thing is like it's torture, but for me, but also for you. What was your song request, Milo? I didn't see it. What can I put on that's like motivating? I guess. Should I just put on some French stuff? The rain, formerly known as purple. The rain, formerly. I think I know this. This. I've seen this title before. I see this. 1 hour of never gonna give you up. Motivation ASMR? No, definitely not. All right. They are on the bottom, yes. Are they on the top for the game? I guess I never noticed. We can technically fix it, can't we? Is this the thing we should be focusing on? Probably not. We can do it anyway. Hold on, let me think. What did I call it? Signal? There we go. I think it's over there, right? I just need to like make the visual scale inverse. By the way, I made the chest visuals be like scaled from the size of the from the size of the lobby. So I think that's gonna be better. Makes the what am I doing? Makes the game well, makes the chest visuals better to look at from the side, right? Anyway, let's see it. Does that fix it? We're probably going to need to adjust the translation. But it reverses it. I think we can fix that actually. Hold on. We can just like spin it around. It should be fine. If we do this, mouse icon is a small thing to do. Thank you. I'm honored. I'm honored. I'm honored. I'm honored that you fixed it. Right. I do need to make it go like whatever. Let's just say like 12. I don't know. Use a mod or resource pack or something to make the heads fit together. No, I don't. That's vanilla. On my screen, there's a pixel gap. No, please tell me there's not. If it's different on every screen, that's a nightmare. What do you mean? Can you send me a screenshot? Ooh, nice. Like the game itself? Alright, let's see it. Oh, that's maybe it. That's maybe it then. Oof, that's a bit too high up. Too high up. But it is the correct direction now. Okay, it's way too high up. 6 maybe? It's fine to like spend time on this. We're never gonna touch it again. What do you mean it literally is? Oh, the flip thing, yeah. Oh, well now it's too low. Fuck. Also need to like adjust it to the side, dude. We're gonna waste so much time on this. Mojang, I don't think messed it up. I think it was like slightly on purpose. Don't take it to Mojang now, since I just fixed it on my side. Check out another instance is probably I haven't seen anybody else say that it's reversed, so it's probably fine. Spoon of honey, probably not. It's too much sugar. Alright, that's good. That's what you want to see. Well, we do have to like center it, but it's fine. It's completely fine. There's a thing that I added recently that I was quite proud of. I can show it to you guys if you like, but I think it's more interesting to move on to other stuff. What I added is not here. It's still the armor trims, of course. No, not this one. Oh, eyes, like the only one I haven't done. Well, whatever. Let's just give ourselves one. Let's give ourselves a lime bundle, right? Bundles and shulker boxes now come with pre-filled colorful items. If you want to know the reason why, it's because I started playing The Binding of Isaac again. So you know, I've been seeing ultra secret rooms with the red tint pools. For those of you that know, but yeah, I thought it was a neat thing that made bundles a bit more like interesting to get. Right. What were we working on? The heckle points, right? So I changed the heckle point system. Now you have on format items something much shorter than what we did last time. Also, Milo, with all due respect, it's a bit boring, isn't it? it's especially boring since I've got this in the playlist. This is the music where we cook. Let me actually like put on the whole list. All right, from Peter Lame, you got it twisted around. You got it twisted the fuck around. It's chat heads the mod. Oh, makes sense. All right. So for this system, right? You can see on here that I check if like I do the bar thing, which I think is good. What do we need to make this work? We need to do targeting properly, right? So how do I do targeting? Let's go to GUI heckles. I'm genuinely wondering. I forgot about how I coded this. If we look at this, right? Percent default game heckle target is the target here, so that's completely fine. So if the target's not defined, it's set to 0. So that means that in heckle.format item, queue up the cyber grind. All right, if you want. I can never refuse. The cyber grind. It's ultra kill, of course it is. All right. So on here, right? On global player, I think what we want to do is we want to make it so if the target is 0, then we always set can run to 0. There's also one other system that I want to showcase, which is the item.give action system, right? We're gonna give you up later. It's not the mood right now. So the item.give action system is something I cooked up that essentially uses the new keybinds thing that I defined earlier with the mouse icons. These are also heads, but it also works with just letters, right? The way I did this is don't mind the no brackets ones. I'm not using them. The way I did this is you have an item.give actions function here. Really, I can't. Okay, hold on. Where is it? It's over there. This is how it works, right? You put in the item and the item you want to transform, and the way you define the actions is that you put the keybind. So that's going to put the icon. You put the action it's going to do, and like how it's going to appear in the description, right? If it appears in the description. And so that allows me to do stuff like heckle.format item, right? At the end, if you can run it, you give it the action in left click. So click in the inventory, heckle send, right? And that gives like left click to send in the plot description, right? Rare non-class system moment for sure. I've thought about making it a class system, but you know, there's no arguments, so it's completely fine. And the way I wire it back together is using like in the click menu slot here. You have the item.action in click, and if it's the left click, you do this. Basically, you like put the event triggers like this. And the way this works is it has a little cooldown here to avoid spamming, of course. Checks if you have action dot this thing, which means that you've got like corresponding action, and then it calls action dot the action that it gets. And then in action dot whatever, you get the item as a parameter, except here for some reason. Not good. You get the action as a parameter. I'm in. You get the action as a parameter. And yeah, these are the actions I cooked up. This is a bit more. It's so loud on my side. The fuck? Is it loud on yours as well? It's good, but it's a bit loud. This is a bit more. This is a system that's a bit more soft coded. I said the word, but it's a bit more soft coded, which makes it so you're a bit more free to do whatever you want with the actions, right? Simply when I finally got whitelist. All right. Right, okay, so I rambled on about my systems enough. It's time to actually cook now. So in heckle.format item, right? We did everything we wanted with this. I don't think this needs anything. Maybe I'm mistaken. Right. We do want to add like a line that you know says the targeted player again, right? So, and actually, wait, let's not make it only when it can run, right? Oh, actually, yes. No. Hold on. In GUI.heckles, I set the target here. Hold on. Trust the process. I need to get this out. Hold on. Hold on, I'm cooking. Let me cook. I need to get this out. And what I need to do is I need to make this be with a space, no inherit styles. If you're wondering why your text stuff takes so much CPU, it's because you need to check off that tag. It sucks balls. Only use it when it's necessary, right? In my case, it's going to be necessary a lot, but only use it when it's necessary, right? That's how you want to do it. So let's grab the heckle target icon, which is over there. Yes, you can just take all of this out now, and let's just like directly append it, right? Turn off what? This inherit styles. It sucks. Take it off. It doesn't suck, but it takes like a lot of computing power, sometimes for nothing, and that's what lags your games most often. Okay, let's actually make target a local variable. You never usually want to do this, but I do. For the simple reason that I want to be able to use it when I do the items without like having to pass it through. So I think that sucks a little bit. So I think I replaced everything in heckle format item. I can then here append to the law. Do I grab the law? Yes, I do. So it's not going to be add law. It's going to be append to the law here. An empty text to do a line break and the target. And I reckon that this should be fine. So this should like specify the target now in the get in, lads. Really? You made it public? No fucking shot. You better link the GitHub right now. Oh. I fucked it up. Why did... Okay, hold on. South Luna, you need to log the fuck in. I need testers. If they didn't get kidnapped by vicaries. Vicaries. What do they call it like that? What is the trade being made here? Milo wants me to do the code for the head stuff right now. Which I don't want to do because it's not very interesting to code Python TUIs on stream. How about this, Milo? How about this? I do my best to publish it by tomorrow. It's the best I can promise. I have to... No fucking way he actually did it. Oh no. Well, that's Minomod. No releases though, so I don't know if you can count it as released. You know? It's like you have to compile it yourself. At this point, why don't you have to make it? I'm baiting him, guys. I'm baiting him into making the fucking Minomod. Okay. But it's good that you're doing a mod review. It's good that you're boo all rights reserved. Okay. Okay, let's focus up. Let me think about what I want to do. Yes. This is how you test stuff, right? Oh wait, Rafi's not on. Oh, I must have left. I forgot. Sorry, Rafi. Sorry. It's fine. You got the sick tester tag. Okay. This is still broken, but we'll fix it. It's fine. The target is... I think we'll just like remove that, you know? It's completely fine. Like, we don't need to actually display the target name here. Heads fixed in every place minus chat. Yeah, so... Interesting that it doesn't include the head, though. I guess it's because I don't include it here. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, so this is enough, right? And your opinion on the French victory of rugby against England? Yeah! We fucking got him! Got an English in the chat. You got some English in the chat, if I'm not mistaken. So you can tell them all you want. I did watch a little bit of it before hopping on into stream. So, you know, don't follow rugby. Well, there it is. That's what's wrong. Yeah, so you do have the send thing here. It works. Alright, love you. See ya. So this should work. I don't know if it works actually. Hold on. If I do generosity, does that give an item? Oh yeah, I guess you can see them as well. That's the English, isn't it? Okay. Rigged game. Okay. Things I need to do. I'll do the hiding thing later. It's boring. I don't want to do it. Let me see. It's action.heckle that I need to focus on here. Yes, to define. Whatever. Sure, whatever. What did I call the variable again? TrueI.heckles. That's the one. Okay. All right. So this should work, right? Hopefully. Now, what we need to add is a whole bunch of stuff, right? Reason mod. So you don't say you transition anymore. You say you reason mod. Okay. On that note, let's do this, right? Let's close. What do we need to do when we actually call these, right? You close GUI. You want to decrease the thing. Oh, look at that, Milo. If you've got an empty thing, it says an error, which that's kind of logical, actually. So it's fine. Gee, what the heck? Let's just get back to it. It's actually heckle dot format item. I just want to grab like the price thing. That's the one. Yeah. Well, you know, if you guys had like proper error handling, the Luna mod. The Luna mod is just the name of the modifier hidden items, isn't it? Then make it, Milo. You're a dev. You're a dev. You can make it. I do define heckle somewhere here, right? Yes, I do. So, and then I forgot to grab it. The world's most efficient dev. Got to grab it. This points health. Fuck, I pass it. Hold on. Chioda heckles. Why the fuck do I pass it? It's always going to be your one. Your, like, game.slot points. That's the one. Slot points is such a good name. I'm glad I made the transition to, it got fucking deleted. Okay, so default game.slot points. There we go. Yes, you do. Okay. And I don't know if I but wait. Loop. He hasn't made a transition. Let's go to the spectator loop. Also something I added. It's like a switch case thing that like with your mode. No, I think it works. It actually works. We'll try it. It's fine. Then heckle dot actually it's action dot heckle. Then what we need to do is just like send a message in chat, right? Something like that. We'll probably figure out some cool logo for it or something. Actually, I do have a cool logo for it. Heckle.in. It's this one. No, where is it? It's in the symbols. It's over there. Yes. Const heckles points icon. I'll make this function available to you as well, don't worry. I'm gonna make like the whole package on CodeVault or something, probably. But it's a pretty simple system. it just like maps the characters in the lore to variables. You could probably make it. It's fine, but I'll put it in anyway. It's completely fine. Right. So let's get here. We have this. We do not want to add space. Just leaking the entirety of the game's code and code vault. Well, I'm technically leaking all of the game's code right now. I'm coding, like on stream. You can make this yourself if you got enough patience to watch like the 20 so hours of VODs. But it's like it's completely fine, right? I feel okay with that. I think it's cool. What I do need to be careful. I'm cooked. What I do need to be careful about is not leak like my API keys and whatnot for like mine skin. Which, by the way, I thought ahead of time if I was ever going to show this, right? It's passworded. You can't see it. And I made a little helpful thing about getting a key. Dude, this program is just gonna be cool. I can't wait to finish it. I think it's gonna be nice. Okay, so this is space thing because I disabled that. I'm gonna save those in proper ways, Tim. I have a JSON file somewhere in like your app data. It's completely fine. Okay, so how do you do this, Desolate? How else are you supposed to save it? Like, where do you save a config file if not in like your app data? Head percent default. Does that work? I think you have to pass it. Percent default. And actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the formatted name thing. So I'm going to make the game release before you. I'm cooked. I'm so cooked. I'm trying to think a little bit. Player dot. It's not player dot prefix. Let's do player dot init. I'm pretty sure I just need to like append percent default prefix. Is this one right? This is the thing with like const player, you know, the plagues and whatnot. Yeah. I guess I would like to have that saved in a variable somewhere. That could be cool. Case not handled yet. What the fuck was I cooking? It's okay. If it's not handled yet, well, we'll wait until it triggers. App data can work. Why not just shrimple.env? No, because not everybody's on Linux. I'm on Windows. I know. I don't. I shouldn't be. I detest everything Windows about. I'm on Windows. If you don't make the head thing, I'll release the game. I will. I will. Don't worry. It's gonna be fine. So prefix with head, and I think I can probably like save a variable of like percent default formatted name. It's probably fine. Not inherit and add space. You don't need to add space actually. This and percent default. Formatted name. What the fuck? Oh yeah, because I said that for the modifiers as well. This is what you want, I think. So percent default formatted name. I have some code to fetch the OS config div for every OS. I do as well. I found it on Stack Overflow. It works on Linux, on Windows, I think on Mac, and on Android as well. So you know it works on everything. Right. Action.headcall. There we go. So this, you put a space character again. How would you say that you apply a heckle? Do you shout it? Well, how do we want to put the verb for that? Like shouted, applied, probably is like the boring option, but what do we do? No, it's a good time for you to queue. Never gonna give you up. You can't say this in the middle of the Balatro ST, though I guess it's at the end. I do need to set up at some point like queues, queues by players, right? Harass, perform. Performed is fine. Performed. And then the name. Heckle dot. What do we have for heckles? I don't save the name anywhere. If you give the players the ability to queue songs, you would probably get banned from Twitch. that's actually true, yeah. Thank you for like taking me out of that idea. Heckle.init.heckle. I think for now I don't really want to like get into it. Name formatted. I can just say that, right? Using the class system. We finally mentioned it. Name formatted. Heckle.%var heckle.name formatted. This is the joy of soft coding, by the way. I'm not even being like sarcastic about it. I think it's genuinely a good it's a good thing to like code. Like it feels nice to be able to like code this once, never again, right? I guess if anybody that's watching the fucking like 15th part of this stream all about soft coding still needed to be convinced about soft coding, but so this should work hopefully. Let's also do a neat sound effect. I can cook a good sound effect. What's that one sound effect called? Of like the Nautilus charging sound 1.21 sounds. Sound Explorer, my sword, my goat. That's how you know it's good. Nautilus. Dash. Dash ready? Is that it? It's a bit too wet, my taste. Yeah, no. Dash ready land, maybe? Or is that just going to be the scream? It's still a bit wet. I don't really know if I like it. I guess dash maybe is the way to go. No, dash is too wet as well. Floppy, sir. No, it sounds like you're farting. It's not good. What's a good sound? What's a good sound? Like you could always just go like Illager or something, but it does need to be like a sound that's going to be like nice to hear. Okay. What sound like that? The accidental replay. No, I don't want to use these. Like overused, and also you want something that's going to sound nice when it's spammed. So I generally don't know. Definitely not these. Shiznit. Or is it a generic sound now? Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. If you guys have any ideas of what could be a good sound for these, just gonna put this for now. Well, that's fine. No, that's actually going to be horrible. Do we have a? No, that's the fun. You know what? It's slot points. It's completely fine. Um, yep, I think you're doing a little bit more than farting if you're farting like that. Should be all right. We did the sound, the message. This is why okay, it makes you fart when you die. It's worse. All the dead ghosts are farting on you. Stops coded. um, hold on. We did the sound. We did the message. We did the decreasing of the points. We forgetting anything? We closed the GUI. Let's try it. Oh, it could be good to like actually do the effect, right? We did chest refill. I think that's coded in. Yes, we did generosity. I think it should be here all of the players. Now we made it be generic now, I think. So it should be all players who are currently in game. So percent selected game dot is it status or game dot status? I forgot. I think it's that. In game here, and yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna MC Mace guy video. Isn't making a YouTube video calling a game viral kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy? Kind of. Right. So this should work. Let's chest refill. What else do we need to code? Which are the other ones? Broken Belief got like the main feature. Crumble platform and random effects. Should be pretty straightforward. We already have the functions for those. So headcool dot just look a bunch of times. This could be fine. Headcool dot crumble platform and headcool dot random effects. How are we going to code those actually? I think we have like a standing block location. What I don't know. What I don't know is if this like corrects to the block you're sneaking on if you're not. I think it does because it says supporting the player. Red can confirm in the chat if he wants. Later on, I think I do want to like figure out a way to refund. I think it's already doable, if I'm not mistaken. So we check if this is air, not from default, but from selected. And if it is, we're going to just like, for now, let's just send a message, right? Heckle dot not heckle dot init, but action dot heckle. Over there. Let's get back to Crumble platform. Crumble platform. We do this. We add space probably. What's my error color again? Okay, I have it over there. Yes, I do. We're going to call this. This player is not standing on a block. Let's just do that. Crumble. Yes. And we just like do a simple shulker shell. The classic. No. Shulker hurts. Was it? And the thing's closed. That's the one. Too high pitched actually. This is fine. So and we close the inventory here. We'll probably make this into a function at some point. No, actually, end is right. because we don't want the rest of it to run. So that's fine. What are you even coding? I'm coding the heckle effects. I'm coding the thing where like you buy something to make the player's supporting block crumble. I think I have. It's the first one suggested. Incredible. Block.crumble. Interestingly, I think this was before the arguments. Okay, hold on. The thing is, right? Am I going to replace all of these? I probably am. Holy crap. You know what? With this music in the background, I probably can. I probably can replace them all. What the fuck? Log in. Okay. So I think you just do this, right? Every time. And here you want to add lock timer number. Red, quick question. Can we do this? Is this allowed? Fields of diamonds and fire. Does this work? With this music, you can make the head thing. All right, so let's just do that then. Let's go back on usage as process crumble. We don't need this. Then let's go here. That's the one. Before I forget, let's do all the line scopes that we need to do. Go. Oh, this would go much faster using Miller mode, I just realized. Alright. He says, and then he just like does it anyway. That's fine. Okay. Usage as process crumble. I did replace it here, that's good. On this, I do need to... I should make it a no target every time. That's the one we didn't do yet. So... it's all the way over there. It's this one. I think that should work, right? You just make sure that it's on no target every time. We also don't need to copy anymore. Alright. So heckle crumble platform, we just did that. Lucky block crumble events. Don't copy. Timer here needs to be set to that. To the default thing. Wii U, my beloved. Dude, it's been so long. Call this because I don't know if I defined one already, but it's completely fine. If lock is not there, then I'll call the crumble. Okay. This also fixes a bug I had with this because I didn't know why it didn't work, but you know. Over there. Let's just pass this. We don't need copy. Did I forget to do it on this one? Okay, can my mouse work? Holy. No, I didn't forget. Okay, good. This needs to be no targets. Timer is good like this. And you can pass the lock like that. Okay, we did it. Crumble platform. Do we need to do anything else? I don't think we do. By the way, the block crumble function as you probably saw, does scale with block hardness. So like calling this when the player's like standing on glass or whatnot, it's gonna be pretty peak. Music is very loud. It is. Why didn't I notice? Apologies. Apologies for that. My bad, gang. Should be better now. Reduce it even more. So that's Crumble. This one is random effect. Don't we already have random effect somewhere? Like lucky block.event or random effect? Oh, we make it be a splash potion. I think that's good, actually. I think that's pretty good. So let's just call that, right? At this point, right? Let's not like reinvent the wheel. Random effect over there. Call that at the player's location. In fact, at the midpoint location of the selection. Stop coding at 1 a.m. For sure, for sure. We're at midnight here in France. But yeah, it's pretty good. If you're on Bedrock, does that mean we'll have a hanging loop? No, actually, because you're good to tell me that. It doesn't, because I have a limiter here that like prevents the loop from executing if it's more than 5,000. No, 2358, you liar. That's true. It's true. I can't lie. Which, now that I think about it, I should probably make it cancel the crumble thing, right? But it would be funnier if I made it give you like an achievement that said, "Oh wow, what a loser! You called this on on, on an unbreakable block." I don't know. Could work. We'll see. We'll see what we want to do. Right. I think that works. What do you guys think of the mouse icons? I wasn't too sure about them because the black border is like a bit odd. I don't know. Queue creator. I'm not gonna queue creator actually. I'm gonna queue the best song of Lena Rain on Minecraft, which is I'm going to need to learn the name again. It was so good I made like a Downfire meme about it. Infinite Amethyst, that's the one. I'm gonna put that on. I do agree the border feels weird. Of the mouse icons, yeah. Okay. Let's collect these, and we'll need to test if it works. So, this is still broken. We'll fix it afterwards. Hello? um. Yep, well, that's not gonna work then. But you need to share me that playlist, actually. Hold on. Action.heckle. Let's like check. It runs. No, why did you leave? Actually, stay in play when you do this, because like I can still join back and join spectator again, so it's completely fine. No problem, no problem. You're still goated. Don't worry about it. Right. Let's die. I don't know why it does that, actually. It's kind of weird. It's like, it's my spacing thing, right? I think I coded it on Northern Reaches, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know why it does that. Let's try Generosity. It does not run, but it does have action.inv left click at Heckle. Does the boss bar change based on item rarity? Yes, it does. I'm glad you noticed that. I think it's a neat trick. Right. So let's do on click menu over there. I know exactly what's going on actually. It's because of the cooldown thing. How? I think I just need to make it so the cooldown only applies if there is an action over there. Otherwise, it's going to cancel everything. So here, I can just rejoin. Nice! Okay, so did that work? What did it give you? Okay. Let me just, like, find something to apply on you. I think this is going to be a neat mechanic, I'm not going to lie. Let's try Crumble. Oh, come on, missing 10. Alright, one more. Over there. It's so slow because it's a hard block. I probably need to make the timer way faster on this. Alright. Let me actually do that. It's probably for the best. Crumble. You'll get me next time. I will. You think I won't? Over there. Yes. So timer is in the second argument. You can see here. We can just make that be like maybe something log. What? Make that 2 seconds. It's way too OP because if you're standing on glass, you can just get wrecked. Right. Oh, missing 5, really? Come on. Okay. What? Hacking. It's pretty fast. I think I might need to make it a bit slower. But then again, like, this would encourage you to, like, base yourself on solid blocks, right? I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it's too OP that it breaks that fast on fragile blocks? Let's try a random potion effect. Yep. Let's also try generosity. Did you get something? You must have gotten something, hopefully. Maybe. Can you stand over a block real quick, just so I can test if the potion effect thing works? Over there. See, I kind of want... I like the idea of the splash potion effects, but if you're standing in the air, it doesn't work. So what do I do? You can leave, by the way, if you want. What? We'll get attacked for building the lobby. I'm sorry, I don't think I'm going to be using the lobby, all things considered, because I don't know if I'm going to be using a lobby. But you know, we talked about this. We talked about this earlier. Is negative border possible? Yes, it is. It's happened plenty of times. Kind of wondering. Oof. That was nice. Milo, is there a way to, like, instantly destroy a potion? Because I can't really think of one. Like, damaging the potion is just going to kill the entity, I'm pretty sure. Like, short of spawning, like, an entity hitbox right under it to, like, make it explode. I don't know if there's, like, a way. That would work, though. Let's try that, actually. Hold on. Lucky block random. Does entity action explode work? That'd be a neat interaction. You can bet your ass that it doesn't. But that would be sick. Nah, it doesn't. You should make that work. You should absolutely make that work. We have something for the next patch. You know, like whatever. We can just check. Did you live? You did not. Oh, that's a bug. We try to keep spawning them even though it's gone. Interesting. Okay. Let's have another round. Let's go beyond this game tomorrow at your time. Thank you for the dedication. Alright. Oh no. Alright. Let's test it. I still need to fix this, by the way. We'll fix it right after this. I hope I don't forget. Missing 30. Alright. The phosphor changing color is really nice. It's a neat touch. I'm glad I thought of it. I don't get to show it at all on stream, but you know, it is what it is. I just figured out, I just ran it without thinking. It's all red, and it's just the Eye of Ender. There was an Eye of Ender in there. Really? That's supposed to be lime. Weird. Okay, can you stand, like, sneak on the edge? Just so I can, like, call the effect on you, see if that works. Alright. No, it does not. So explode doesn't work. But it should. I think it would be a neat interaction. But we can figure out something cool in the meantime. Interaction lock is going to be the location. Shift it down by 0.25. Completely arbitrary. Then temporary interaction. Whack ass name, but you know, whatever, it's fine. There we go. Wait, why did I not just call this look? There we go. Over there. I'm just going to spawn an interaction entity. 0 in height and 0, 1 in width. Probably 0.001. Let's not play with fire. We can just do that. You know, it's fine. No visual response. And then we select it. We wait 5 ticks or something. And we remove it. And hopefully that should make like every thing explode. No, every potion explode properly. It's been exactly 1 hour. Have you finished the game yet? No, I've not. The main thing that's going to be annoying to code now, I've kind of shot myself in the foot for this, is the achievements. I should probably hide them. Just release the game anyways. But no, I want to like code in the achievements. I want to code in the effects that I said I wanted to code in. The discs and the banner patterns. Mainly, sorry. He did play music. So true. Okay. Oh, you know what? This is a great test. Oh, ready? fuck. I did it. Let me spawn this to like see if it actually triggers it all. Over there. It should spawn one for like quarter of a second. It does. I think it's too large. Interesting. Am I doing this wrong? No targets, no copy. Interaction log should be 0.5 down. Whoa. Kind of wondering what's going on. PR has been made. My goat. If PR has been made, like, oh fuck no, I destroyed the main thing. It should be that. Game projectile. I'm blind as fuck. Item lock 0. And let's just like remove that. Well, you know what? We'll actually pre-shot it. Does check refill have a test check for if the check is bulk? I think it doesn't. I'm pretty sure I thought I coded it. But from seeing the code earlier, no, it probably doesn't. So what we're going to do is we're going to just set it. Fuck it, right? And it'll just be a dangerous spot. Okay. That should be good. That should be all of the heckles we've coded so far. We'll probably add some more afterwards, but I think that's the heckle system completely done. Let's... no, it's not, actually. Holy shit. Let's actually fix this. The slot point thing. So this is like the computing thing for like the GY name. We don't need 2 spaces anymore. We just need 1, which is going to be 155. That's the length of the GUI name. Minus target, no, not target length, but minus slot point length. And you want to do this. Oh, fuck. Eye's starting to hurt. Too much coding. There we go. So you remove this. You change this to space. You change that. You change that. No space here. And you probably keep this. And I think that removes the target thing in the middle, which is not necessary, so it's completely fine. Oh, actually, can we just set it like this? No, we can't. But it's bad that it shows you the slot point count. Alright. Was I able to throw the camel spawn egg? Am I crazy? Balance of actions? What the fuck? What can you throw everything? What? What the fuck? What the hell is going on? Why is it able to throw everything? What? Did somebody change something in the code? The hell? Anyway, this works. I guess that's good. This still doesn't, of course. Why is command block barrier? That's normal. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. Did I like accidentally change something here, or? I'm pretty sure this is for crap, where is it? The lucky effect thing. If item ID lucky effect is not 0, then it becomes throwable. Lucky effect? What do you mean it fixed? What? What do you mean? It's a bit worrying. Okay. Maybe it's like a copy thing? Maybe this needs to be like... what's a good way to like... for like a neutral... shit. Rarity. No, rarity's not good actually. Fuck. Items in chest are throwable, but new items aren't. That's very interesting. I'll check it out. I think it's just going to be set material. The reason I'm doing this is because, as Milo taught me, equals is just like a reference copy, whereas this is like, this actually copies the item, you know? Yourselves, everything is a little bag appear when it lands. That's normal. It's the lucky effect thing. It's just buggy as balls. Good to know. Okay, so new contents, right? No, new content? Content? There we go. New chest contents. If I'm not mistaken, they should just do like item gets. Dude, what the fuck? What is this? These two items have their model set as diamond boots and say they're right clickable. Dude, what the fuck? Are you lying? No, you're not. What the fuck? What is that bug? I've never seen that ever. What? Wait, hold on. So like, um, holy shit, let's go. Acacia button, right? Plot vase item dot acacia button. It clearly does not exist. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. Thanks for reviewing my code. Item dot get. I check if it's not 0 here, but I don't check if it's like undefined, I guess. You know, a good way to like know if you're doing bullshit or not is to make it so that these are like defined to 0 by default, right? Over there. I think you just do like 0, 0 here. And we call these lucky effects and player upgrade, I think it was. Item.get. Gusta, I think, isn't coded in yet, if I'm not mistaken. I'll take a look in a second, but I think it's not coded in yet. Lucky effect and player upgrades. So items.init. I go here. I initialize the class. Lucky effect and player upgrade. I can initialize both of these to 0. So now it should never bug again, hopefully. But there's a 4 Tuna. um, yes, let's check. But I think, oh crap, I think Gusta does not have. Which one is Gusta again? Oh, that's the one. Yeah, no, it's not coded in yet. If there's the pot, it means it's not coded in yet. Wanted to do a float thing. Later. That's basically like all the things we still need to code in terms of special effects. I need to come up with stuff for like the discs as well. Um, as you can see, it was very creative. But basically, I want these to be like activating abilities, whereas these are more passive, like stat boosts, which does mean that these I think I'm going to switch over to discs. So yeah, also need to come up with something that's good for this. This should be booty bombs. Can someone explain this custom text stuff being possible without a rank? Here we go again. Let's showcase it again. So yeah, Octal, I'm not. It's not like tech that's available right now. You can technically do it yourself, but I would recommend waiting for me to finish the GUI thing. It's not going to take me that long. Basically, here's what it looks like, right? They're player heads that are displayed. No, don't say that. That's a curse. They're player heads that are displayed. Basically, you can display like you can display any custom player heads using a trick I found, and this allows you to do a whole bunch of neat stuff, right? Such as the thing I'm doing for Pillars of Fortune and stuff I'm doing right here. I'm building right now a converter that can like take any sprite sheet and give you an item that you can plug into Dominfire using a function I'm doing. So it's going to work eventually. It's just that I didn't finish it because I didn't take the time to do it. It's not that I didn't take the time to do it. It's like I really didn't have the time for it. DF is not rank lock. What do you mean? You just got to sign and import thousands of heads. You know what? You've got a good point. I think this is a good reason for me to like make some preset heads and whatnot. Could be fun, like preset tags, oh shit like that. The tricky part is that I would need to like split the items a little bit. How the fuck do you make it fit on Sprite? I don't. The trickery I'm using is that once you import these items in like single player using a GIF command, you can get them into creative toolbars, and Diamondfire actually allows you to like get item name. Very easy, make a fully colorable bar. We could be used as a default texture. You're right. That could be pretty good actually. Yeah, that's probably going to be like one of the main ones, right? I'll probably bundle the bar system along because I think it's better for everybody to have it. The number system, I'm not sure because it's not that good. Like the font is a bit wonky sometimes, so I don't know if I want to bundle it up. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll improve it. We'll see. But yeah, what am I missing? Not much, I think. So yeah, all of the info for this is probably going to be on my Discord. It's where I'll publish when I'm done with the GUI thing. The FoxHeadmaker, I'm calling it. It's cringe as fuck, but I don't know if you got a better name. Go for it. But I'm really glad I discovered this tech. I do feel I've been saying like since the start that I think default default players on Fire have like everything necessary to make really good games. Basically, you fetch the texture of a head you get in single player. Basically, yeah, something like along those lines. I'll post the full method, of course, when I'm done with the GUI. Maybe I can plug in something with like code client and whatnot to like give the head in game. That should be doable. Anyway, the how do you say this? I've been saying for a long time that I think default players are able with Millerod as well. Could work. I'll do both. I'll do both. Gonna go eat. Good night, Red. The I think defaults have like great potential in terms of like what they're able to do, considering that that they have access to everything variable wise. You just do everything you want with that. And maybe with like technology like this, defaults are going to be able to make games that are visually on par with games from Overlords and whatnot. I think that's good to like give that. I think it's good to give that opportunity to defaults to have like polished up games, if that makes sense. And anyway, this is like a hack that works in the meantime that mini message figures out a way to get a texture value from the player head to a to a style text in Fire. Once we have that, it's going to be easier. Like you don't need to do it in a hacky way. But my TY thing is still going to be useful. Basically, resource packlist custom textures. Yes, it is, which is pretty cool. You couldn't do that as a default back then because you don't have access to display text and display blocks and whatnot. So this is actually pretty good. We'll see how it turns out. You can put these on a sign, I think. So if you want to do cool stuff with that, I'm sure you can. Yeah, I'm trying to think a little bit about what you could do with that. But I'll probably maybe Code Vault is not the right place to put this. Maybe I'll just use the showcase plot and like put a whole bunch of stuff on it. It's fine. Like I get that everybody wants to make their own Code Vault, but I genuinely think for this, I will probably cross post with Code Vault, but I think having its dedicated plot is probably for the best. Let's log back in. Try to finish up some stuff. What do we need to finish up? Let me see if I've got like a list somewhere. I don't know. You could do like a modifier. That could be fun. You know what's depressing? We've done like a whole bunch of stuff. The whole stream checklist is completely unfilled. Please release this before the next decade. I'm gonna work on it tomorrow. I'm going to have time. I'm gonna work hard at it and like publish it as soon as it's ready. I can guarantee you that. I want to get this out as soon as possible because I think it's really neat. It's really neat tech, and hopefully I can see some games with it. That'd be cool. Right, yeah. So nothing was filled on the stream checklist. If you want to know the stream checklist, there's doing. Oh wait, we're actually going to do that because that's kind of banger. Doing the enchanting of tools using enchantment books, and maybe we can bundle in some other stuff like lapis. What could we use as like enchanting material? Right? There's enchantment books. Book. Lapis, surely. What am I doing? This isn't a code chest. Lapis. What else? What else could work? Is it only these two? This for sure. I'm trying to get like as many items as possible so that it's like a widespread mechanic, I guess. Trying to think if there's anything else. Enchanting material. So I think you were there for like the potion mechanic, where it's like you have a potion in your inventory. and you get like a redstone, and if you do this, it makes the potion like longer in terms of its effect. So yeah. Does that work for chanting? With chanting, I want to make it so like you can grab any tool, and you can like get a piece of lapis or an enchanting book and go like poof, and it enchants it. I think I want to make it so like enchanting books is the like top level of that. Lapis is like a lower level of that, and um, enchanted bottles are like somewhere along the way. You see what I mean? I think that could be fun. I'm trying to wonder if there's like other stuff I could use. Let's start maxing out all enchantments. You're cooking so hard, actually. Wait, yeah. True. Hold on. We'll do that. That's so fire. Let's do that too. Let's do that tonight, actually. Okay, click in inventory. But check that. So that's the whole potion stuff, right? I kind of want to like package this somewhere, right? Because it looks a bit ugly. So before I do that, let's add a space at the end. There we go. Now that's thread to bring it back. Okay, come on. Did it grab it? I think it did. Okay, good. So let's put that here. Put that player.click potion inventory, whatever. Just to like package it, right? But click inventory potion, because we click inventory potion. There you go. You technically can, because you can do that now, but okay, now, and that's going to be the annoying part. How do you check for any tool? We did do enchantments.init, which should actually be called enchantments.init. Yes. And that's like all of the enchantments in the game. I don't think I coded any logic to it. This is just the assets. Okay, let me look at like the format for this. Right. So there's like aliases, right? Aliases. How the fuck do you call this in English? Here. So let's just like define it, right? How are we going to define them? Probably class dot not class. It's not going to be. We're not going to make this a class, I think. Call this alias dot helmet. Make it a local bar. What happened while you were gone? What you mean? Missed the old class-based version. Ah, I see. Okay. Oh, we have copper stuff now as well. So copper, chainmail, iron, gold. Is it gold or golden? I think it's gold. It's golden. The more you know. Golden, diamond, leather, netherite, helmet, and turtle helmet as well. Yeah, that's what it's called. Okay. That's one alias. Let's not copy it like this, actually. We just like keep the set bar block. It's kind of on auto run. It's not really my songs, but they're good songs, so I'm leaving them on. Okay, so sword, spear, axe. Axe. Armor is a horrible one. It's going to be over there, I think. No, what am I doing? It's over there. It's not actually going to be horrible. Trust. Hold on. Because I have an idea of how I want to do these. I want to make it like recursive. Mainly I want to do it like this. Alias chest plate, leggings, boots. And here we'll just like grab the ones from helmet, sorry, whatever. Chest plate. It is called leather chest plate, right? Yes. Call this with leggings. With boots. And then for this, you can just have it be at helmet, chest plate, leggings, boots. Let's call it, yeah. Tools is another good one. It's a bit of a boring part to do this, but we need it if we want to make it work tonight. Tools is going to be at axe, at pickaxe, at pickaxe, at shovel, at hoe. Am I missing any? At shears? It's not an at, it's actually just shears. No, shears is excluded actually. It's not in there. I think that's all. So let's do that. Sword. Let's fill in sword. Yeah, it's kind of true. Spear. The ultimate stops coding, by the way. Holy. Axe. Chairmail axe, I just noticed. Oops. It's not chairmail, it's stone. Oops. That's a bit of a fail. Stone, sword, spear, axe. Chairmail tools will go hard. Yeah, true. Chairmail axe. Okay, what am I missing? In terms of at stuff. Well, at pickaxe, of course. At pickaxe, at shovel, at hoe. Oh, fuck. Alias dot at pickaxe, shovel, hoe. Pickaxe, shovel, hoe. So let's get these. Except let's replace chainmail here. Stone pickaxe. Leather pickaxe. Fuck. I'm too tired for this. Oh no. wooden axe. Why didn't I? Okay, whatever. Wooden spear. Wooden sword. Did I get it all? Yeah. Okay, now for real this time. Yeah, true. No, that's pickaxe again. I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed right this instant. Holy. Okay, shovel. Disable fall damage. Look, I like that, but it's a passive ability, so that would be a template, not a disc. I guess you can make it an ability, so like when you activate it, you're immune to fall damage for like 3 seconds. You have to kind of time it. That could work. That could work. Maybe place a sign somewhere like in front of the cat thing, so I remember. Chest plates. Did I? No, I didn't. Wait, why is it called chest plates? It's nowhere, like, nowhere else is it plural. Whatever. I think that's it for the aliases. We should be able to cook with that. How is blocks no longer full, not a passive? It's not, and I'm wait, hold on. How is blocks no longer full, not a passive? I don't know, I'm kind of hesitant on it. I don't know. Same vein as cat, you could say. I don't know if I like it. We'll see what we want to do. Okay, enchantment.init. So in that, what we'll do is we'll go through the possible items. True possible items we'll call the actual variable. And let's actually do while this is not empty. What we'll do is we'll do possible item popped from this. The reason I do it like this is because what I want to do is I want to make it so if this possible item here starts with at, then you do append list with alias dot %var possible item, and you append that to this. And that's a very easy system for the aliases. Otherwise, you append this here. It's a small way to do it, I think. Hopefully. So then, you know, I wish we could technically print it, but let's just trust the process and say that it works. So we already have a lot of info on how to do this, right? We have the max level, we have the ID, it is the enchantment class, ID max level, possible items, weight. They don't love you like I love you. Weight over there, like the weight in the pool, I guess. And incompatibilities. Incompatibilities. We do call it over there. Okay. Although incompatibilities. It's the incompatibility channel. I think I want to keep that actually. I call it a channel here because like Ah, wait. I need to split it. That's what I was missing. I need to split it by comma. Okay. Let's go to the plot startup thing. Can you? Yeah, you can do that. Nice. Do we call enchantments anywhere? I don't think we do. So, enchantments. Okay, well, we're getting into the territory where there's like too much stuff that loads at once. Yeah. Oh no. So this is, I think, where we're going to pull out the big one, the Milo special, the forbidden function, the wait CPU. I'm not gonna look at it because I don't know if I'm allowed using nepotism powers. Get a private note. So true. Okay, wait CPU over there. We'll wait it for like, I don't know, 50. Probably fine. That's not good. I guess it never really yeah, don't worry, don't worry. I guess it's not really supposed to like ever wait, I guess. Here's what we'll do. We'll repeat while not ready, which we'll set at 0. Well, we will never set at 0 actually. We'll set at 1 here. And we'll wait while plot ready is at 0. And while it's not ready, we won't initialize. Okay, well, I guess that doesn't work. Why not? Is it still too much? What if I put this way low? Okay, come on, what? Genuinely? Okay, oh, wait. It might be an infinite loop problem? Could it be that? Um... Okay, wait. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. Hold on. I can optimize this for sure. Because right now it's like it iterates through everything, so it's understandable that it lacks lays. How can I? Okay, here's one thing I noticed. Every time we hit a non like a non-at, it's over. We never have an at afterwards. So let's just do that. CPU limit function uncode vault. Is there? Interesting. I think I'll just hard code these ones. Alias armor, alias tools, and I'm pretty sure that's it. So unless it's armor or tools, you know, like whatever. Sometimes you do need to hard code it. If it's this, then you do append list here, but if it's not, there's no reason you shouldn't just append. No reason you should just append through possible items. And here it's completely fine. But also, once you start to do this, then you can. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I need to change my logic a little bit. Let's set up the code view thing if you're minimal. You have the 0 clue how to do the action dump stuff. Milo, it's not published. I told you. You could just do that afterwards and end the loop. Except, wait, no, okay, no, it doesn't. Except, it still works on beta. Interesting. That this should not work like that. I think what this should do is it should create this. Then it should trust the process. It should append list with this, and then it should append list with this. You can put multiple lists, so you can just put that here, and then you do this. Because you want the ads to always be first. I think this fixes it. Cinema. Okay. Enchantment. There's no possible items. Well, it does fix it. I'll tell you that much. Okay. Why does it not fix it? The fuck is that? Dark zone? What is our dark zone doing here? Just realized that the music is so low for me, it's like barely noticeable. Yeah, game events don't work for some reason, Milo. We also need that, I think. I'm trying to figure out why it doesn't append anything. Interesting. No shit. Yeah. Possible items and incompatibilities. I'm gonna keep working on this, I think. If I don't figure it out by like 30 minutes max, then I'm probably gonna give up for tonight because I'm pretty tired. Why would it say 0 here? Is there like a wrong variable thing? Enchantment dot init dot enchantment. Milo, do you have any idea? If you're looking. I'm trying to do like a list of compatible items for enchantments, but it fucks up for some reason. This is meant to like put the alias thing at the beginning, by the way. Alright, you know what? Let's just like print it in chat. What could go wrong? Just to make sure that like it's not like a problem on my class system. because it very well could be. It's definitely not. So, you know what happens if you like feed something and you never actually split the fucking thing? Oops. That might be it. GG. This is why you shouldn't code when you're dead fucking tired. Okay. 47%. That's good. Lost enchantment. Aqua affinity is on all helmets. Sharpness is on all swords, all spears, and all axes. So I think we're good. I think we're pretty good. Okay. So I think for the click inventory, let's actually get to the main part now. For the click inventory thing, what we're going to do is we're actually not going to like check the clicked item. We're going to check the cursor item. Oh, for fuck's sake! Thank God, Milo. Thank God for your thing. What? What did it? Oh, there you go. Thank God for your thing, because I just accidentally deleted the important part. Right, over there. Player.click inventory dot enchantment. Right. We want to check that the players. It's like item equals this. Except it should be cursor. How do we detect cursor reliably here? It's event slot new item. Interesting. New item. We want to check for lapis. Enchanted book. To be honest, like just put everything related to enchantments, right? It's completely fine. Like all of these are fine as like enchanting-ish. I would put anvil, but I think anvil is bad because anvil is like you can also just genuinely use it for pranks, so you don't want to accidentally delete it from the player. I could also just put tons of like little gems. Like these are useless as fuck. You could just include these. But it would be like out of place. Whereas this is like definitely enchant stuff, you know? And I guess you could have a grindstone to like remove an enchantment. That could also work. Why not? But that's for later. So with this, we'll just code it here, it's fine. We're actually going to code it tomorrow. I'm so tired. Spoken all night. I've worked all day. It's time to sleep. I'm probably not going to do this right now. Yeah. Well, it was a good stream anyway. I don't know if there's anybody left. Are there any lurkers that aren't in the chat that are still watching the stream in the background? If you are, it's time to show yourself. Je suis fantôme. What the fuck? There's so many people. You guys actually, dude. You know what? I forgot all about it. It's been too long since I last streamed. 13.1k channel points. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's good to know. It's good to know. I can't wait to like actually finish the thing for this tech. I wanted to like present it tonight, even though it wasn't ready because it was like my first like streaming opportunity in weeks. So I wanted to like actually use it. I'm glad I did. I think it turned out good. I think I'm going to keep working a lot on Pillars of Fortune like off stream. Mainly though, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to work on finishing the TUI to like make it available for everyone. And yeah, I think that's going to be it's going to be nice. I'll work on that tomorrow probably. In any case, let's end it here. I'm just gonna fucking end it here. No, not the terminal, not a sprite. Let's go to that. Okay. Uh, what is that music though? What the fuck? We bring it over there. Oh wait. Oh, forgot all about that. Oh wait, no, I know why. It's because this is off screen. Oh my god, it's so big. And then the EP Fox is okay. Cool ad. Let's put it back on there. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, thank you everybody for following the stream till the end. I hope to come back to you guys soon for more news about the head stuff. I think it's so interesting, and I hope to see many players do some cool stuff with that. All right. I'll leave you guys to it. What can I put as a good like ending song? Hold on, because this is a bit it's a bit random, is it? Oh, let's put a classic. It's going to put the video. Yes, it is. All right. It's a bit loud, isn't it? This is fine. Okay. Have a good evening, everyone. Have a good night. Uh, Goodbye. See you.